So I have all these ideas. I have another one. I want to do like an OnlyFans reality show where, Love is Blind?
Yeah.
I think is blind, something like that.
Okay.
Where people fuck blindfolded, eight guys, 8 girls, and they all fuck each other, not knowing who it is. And then afterwards, they go on dates and try to clue. I don't know how it ends, but there's something there.
But I sure know how it starts.
There's something there.
Hey guys, I'm on tour this fall. This weekend, I'm going to be in Albany, New York at the Funny Bone on October 7th. That's a Saturday. And then on Sunday, I'll be in Hartford, Connecticut on October 8th. Get your tickets at jasonnashtour.com. And if you want to buy some All Good Things merch, go to shopjasonnash.com and check out the merch there. We've got hoodies, we've got crew necks, we've got baseball hats. Go check them out at shopjasonnash.com. All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the All Good Things podcast. My guest today is the one and only Ryan Pownall, who I've been introduced to doing crazy things on the internet, shaking the internet up. He has a podcast called Pillow Talk. Nivine is here as well.
Hi.
Say hello, gorgeous.
Hi. I'm also kind of a guest.
She's also a guest today. She's helping me out today because I got to know Ryan through Nivine, and we've been watching his clips.
Hell yeah.
And I guess you guys shared an Uber once.
Well, no, Yasmin was the driver.
Oh, Yasmin was the driver. Oh, okay. You got there in one piece. That's good. Let's get right into it. We're gonna learn all about you, but the headline is you just helped a cancer patient, make his dreams come true.
Yeah.
All right. And not only did you allow him to meet some stars, but you're also raising money for his treatment. Why don't you tell us about that?
So this wonderful guy, Jake Marshall, he's been blowing me up forever. Hey, man.
He's a fan, right?
Big fan.
Good.
Probably my number one fan.
Great.
And he's been saying, I have cancer. But in the porn world, these porners get those DMs every day from normal dudes, these sickos that lie and say they have cancer. And, I have this, I have that. My dick doesn't work. Can you see if it gets hard? They say whatever the it takes, So I thought it was one of those guys. Just, it's usually, dare I say, it's a lot of people from India. They're in my emails flooded. I've blocked 42 Indians saying that they have something.
Ferris, is this true? Ferris is Indian.
Nothing against them. They just love these guys.
Is there no in India?
I don't know what their deal is, but
Yeah.
It's banned.
It's
Okay.
blocked.
so I think they off to my podcast because it's 30% India that watches it. It's like as close as they can get.
Yo, we're getting some Indian fans today. What's up, India?
Yeah.
This is great. We're going
They're
global.
my boys. Bob's and Vagine.
All right. This is great.
So Jake Marshall, and he's messaging me, hey, I have cancer. My dream, stage 4.
Yeah.
Tough one. Stage 4 is not the good one.
Okay.
You want to be less on your stages.
You want to be stage 2?
One's good. No, 0's great.
Yeah.
4's bad. 4's the worst.
That sucks.
So I have stage 4 cancer. My dream before I go is to come meet some porn stars and hang out with you on the show.
Right.
And I said, all right, let's make this happen. First, I wanted him to prove that he had cancer. Show me some docs.
Sure, you gotta have some documentation because you're putting it out there, and people are gonna go, "This guy lied." And
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then Nikki Benz go, "Why did I believe this guy? He's fine." Yeah.
Imagine that would be the con of the year.
Yeah, it would.
That's really
We all fell
funny.
for it.
Okay, so how did he prove he had cancer?
So he showed me stuff. Like he actually FaceTimed me like with things in his thing and his chemotherapist.
Okay.
I'm like, I got to see a paper. They're like, we don't give, receipts or certificates that say now you're at stage 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, you look pretty sick. I believe you. He goes, I didn't just shave my head. I have beautiful locks. I'm like, good point. You looked way better with hair. Fair enough.
Yeah.
So we plan it out. Let's fly him down. But on the back end, me, Nikki, and Kazumi, we say, okay, he thinks he's coming here to meet you girls. Fuck him.
What, did you pitch it? Or did they say
I had the idea, yeah.
Yeah,
But they
okay.
both said yes, like first 10 seconds on the
Hell
call.
yeah,
I thought it was
okay.
going to be like a lot of this and that.
Yeah.
We're doing our podcast all wrong, babe.
Yeah. Jason's going to pretend he has cancer.
Yeah. Okay.
So
That's very kind of them.
I said to Jake, though, because chemotherapy, pee-pee. I asked him, I'm like, when's the last time you got laid? He's like, dude, my dick hasn't worked in 3 months. I said, this is an issue.
Yeah.
How are we going to do this? I'm like, okay, maybe eat his ass or give him a soft job, whatever, something. But then I said, can I talk to your chemotherapist privately? And the chemotherapist on FaceTime left the room, and I'm like, I got to get his dick hard. He has no idea they're going to you know? Also, test him for shit. We need test documents.
Yeah.
So he did some stuff, and the chemotherapist tested for us. He was in on it.
Really?
And he said he can do 100 milligram Viagra, no dick shots. Dick shots is the needles porn stars take.
Yeah.
He's like, that could fuck his life up. So we still don't know if it's going to work. He's like, I don't know. He's
Have you
on a
ever
lot
done
of...
that?
No, I can't. Because once you start, you can't go back.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's like girls that black guys. For your scared to death. I have a friend who carries them in his backpack. I'll just say who it is. Vitali. You know Vitali?
No.
I know who he
prankster
is.
guy?
Yeah, I know who he is.
He always has a backpack on him.
Yeah.
He has nothing in there but shots.
Really?
That's what he's carrying.
He doesn't look like he has trouble getting hard, that guy. He's
Because he
really
started
in
so
shape.
young. His mom was a doctor, and
Oh.
he would get them from her.
Yeah.
And then at like 12, he was using shots. Now he uses it to jerk off. Yeah, imagine you can't
Literally.
even just go on the hub and rub one out. Poor guy. So, anyways, back to the cancer boy.
He's Vitali, his vitals. He's definitely. I don't know what joke I'm trying to say, but
I like it.
something.
Vitali. It's like the perfect name for somebody that takes shots. Go ahead.
So he comes down, we put a Viagra in his drink, and then we surprise him. We say,
Wait.
Go ahead.
no, we didn't tell him.
You didn't tell him?
No. He had no idea. He's like, oh my God, I'm so nervous. What am I going to say? We're like, we're just worried about your dick,
Yeah.
you know? So
And the Viagra, it goes off in his drink. No, he doesn't know.
he doesn't know.
Okay.
And that does work, by the way, putting it in a drink.
Okay.
This would be the funniest horror movie. Like if it went wrong. Like I feel like it would be so funny.
Yeah.
Because like the intentions are good.
Or if Jason, he's been moping around the house 3-4 days, he doesn't want to have
He's like, what's in my water?
made you a smoothie, babe.
Okay. All right.
So boom, and he keeps looking at me. He's like, I'm horny. During the show, I'm like,
What?
It's working. And Nikki says, your dream was to meet me. I suck the best, right? Do you want to change your dream? Boom, and then they do it. Double bleed. Nikki was on her period, so he fucked Kazumi. And let me tell you, what blew my mind: the biggest shot I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
Sure. Yeah, he's been in
Because it's
chemo
been
for 5
sitting
years.
there.
Just builds up.
It's in there. It just doesn't have a way to come out.
Dude, Kazumi's ass was showered.
And what are you doing while this happens?
So they're where you are. I'm
Off in the
sitting right
corner.
here. I was helping out. I was high-fiving him.
That's a good bro.
I gave him a nicotine pouch halfway through.
You did.
Yeah, I kept interviewing them.
Really?
Yeah.
You're
Are
running
you
around.
laughing during it or no?
I'm dying. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
excited.
And you're running around with a mic.
Yeah. Well,
And-
I'm sitting, and then we switched seats because
Okay.
they wanted to fuck in my chair.
Now, the really cool thing about this, they wanted to f- my chair.
I felt disrespected. At that point.
It was nice of you to let them have sex in your chair. And so the nice thing about this is you're putting it on OnlyFans so people can buy it, and this money will go towards his cancer treatment.
Exactly.
I mean, that's great.
Because he was covered for his chemo, but now he's in St. Louis doing like this miracle 2-month therapy work.
Yeah.
Which is costing him upwards of $25K.
Yeah.
And his mom, actually, I met her in person. She squeezed me and said, thank you for doing this for our family.
Oh.
And that's when I was like, wow, I just wanted the cancer guy to get laid, but this is...
Does she know what happened in the video?
Oh, she's fired up. She says, son, you want to get out of St. Louis because you'll be a porn star after this. And now he's
Yeah.
motivated. He
Yeah.
says to me, he sends me porn girls now. He's like, when I get out, bro, I want this one.
Really?
He says to me, I want Angela White. I'm like, relax. Right? You've shot one scene. That's the queen.
And how was he as a porn star?
Dude, that's what made me think he was a con man.
Yeah.
I was like, you're f***ing with me.
Yeah, no problem.
Dude, he fucked. His game was mid, but like
His
his
game was
sex
mid.
game was fire.
What's the difference between game and sex game?
Well, he didn't have the hammer,
Yeah.
but
I see.
it's how you use it, they say. And I rep that too. Jake was he's probably the same size as me.
Okay.
So, mid game, but funny.
Right.
And good at kissing and the other stuff.
And then how'd you get into the porn world?
Yeah, so that wasn't on purpose. People think I'm this addict guy.
Yeah.
No.
No?
I mean, no.
Nivine!
You think so too, right?
Well, when I met you, I thought like, oh, this person's like living out their dream. Maybe they're like obsessed with porn.
See,
And they were
that's
like,
what
I'm going
everyone
to start a porn podcast.
I didn't think that.
Thank you, Jason.
No, I thought like, oh, this is a funny guy who found an audience in this. Yeah.
Funny guy who found an audience in this.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Just like your husband said. To be, congrats,
husband.
by the way.
Thank you so much.
You thought he was some sicko.
No, not sicko, but it's like I thought it was cool because I was
Pervert.
like, oh, that's funny. Usually people don't like admit to being this person. I was like, he's owning it and making it really funny.
Oh boy. Yeah, well.
She loves you. She talks about you all the time.
I always
Full
show
respect.
clips. Like I feel like I'm not even I don't like subscribe to people's like OnlyFans or anything like that. But you posted one clip and me and Yasmin
Watched it?
She was like, Nivine, I have to know what happens. And I was like, me too. And she's like, do we have to get
only
only
the threesome or the orgy?
the threesome? I was like, do they? And she's like, I don't. She's like, I'm at the edge of my seat. I just need to know. And I was like, all right, let's do it.
So I've had people on the show twice.
Okay.
And I sit there and people call me a cuck.
Yeah.
That's often my hate comment. But like,
That's
cool, bro. Yeah, I cuck.
that's an easy word to pin on somebody that's not having sex.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you're just hosting the show.
Thank you.
I don't think we'd want to see you have sex anyway, right? I think
No.
it's better that you don't.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the way I got in, I wanted to start a podcast during COVID. I was a nightclub guy. And I was like, I want to get people saying crazy shit because I'm a little f***ed up.
Right.
So I said, I have a few celebrity friends. We'll start it with them. But I'll ask them about. No one's talking really about. Just call her daddy at the time.
Right.
So, but they weren't doing guests. And I was like, getting like celebrities to say how they like jobs could be funny. That was the idea.
Uh-huh.
Or how they, stuff that they've never said. So I started it and it like everyone was like, what the fuck are you doing right away? But then no one wanted to come on the show. I did 4 episodes and everyone was like, I'm not doing that show. I have a career. I have a brand deal with Crocs. I'm not doing that.
Okay, so that's probably a big crossroads right there. You're like, I've got like a real brand deal with Crocs, but if I go do this, I'm going to lose my Crocs sponsorships,
Exactly.
right?
And that's why no one wanted to do the show. So
Right.
I had like 12 guests booked. I was all organized and then all 8 bailed.
Yeah.
They're like, you're f***ed, Ryan. I'm not doing that show.
Right.
Oh. So then it went into OnlyFans girls.
Yep.
Okay. And then in Toronto, where I was living, there was only so many good ones. And then it started getting like not that funny. So I said, let's go to LA. Then the celebrity people started doing it again because I got a little bit more views and this and that. Then Mia Malkova one day, out of nowhere, I was getting TikToks and Instagrams back. Mia Malkova says, can you get my TikTok back? I said, if you do the podcast. And then boom, we swapped like that. And once I did Mia Malkova, it was the podcast.
Ah, she's a big star.
Huge.
Yeah.
And my favorite ever.
Yeah, really.
Oh, it's an honor. It's an honor. Yeah. So that's how it happened. Then it just became porn. And then I got a deal with bang.com, which is where I would go on the sets and do comedy content on the sets.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and I still have that deal. So I've been with Bang for over a year now. And now I have a deal with Brazzers.
Really?
Yeah.
And what do you do with them?
So Brazzers, I come up with creative comedic content with them, for them. And I have a scene I just pitched to them. So I come up with scene ideas to like.
Oh, I love this.
And I'm in them. So I just acted in one that I helped write was Men in Black.
Okay.
And I'm one of the Men in Black agents. I was Tommy Lee Jones. And then Ricky Johnson was Will Smith. And we're looking for aliens. And then there was a cuck and I hold him back and he watches Ricky fuck the wife while looking for aliens. It was cool.
That's really
We filmed that on
funny.
Friday. But I pitched them one.
busy.
Yeah. They're like, Ryan, pitch on the spot. Come up with a scene. I've had this idea for like 2 years. Big Eminem fan.
Yeah, me too.
Right?
Sure.
So I said, okay, I'm Eminem in 8 Mile. Okay. This was in my interview. I said, I'm Eminem from 8 Mile. And then Ricky Johnson.
I love the text. It's just like the text you sent, just crushed the Brazzers interview.
Yeah.
You know? I would just love to get that text from you. Like, they love me. Of course they did.
I said, Ricky Johnson, he'll be Papa Doc.
Who's Ricky Johnson? He's a
great big
male star.
Yeah.
Got it.
But he's my age and we're like best friends.
Great.
Yeah. Love the guy. And he's the Brazzers contract star.
Got it.
One of the big guys. And Ricky is Papa Doc. And Blake Blossom, who's a star, will be Brittany Murphy.
Yeah.
She looks just like her. And I said, we need 50 people in the crowd for this one. I'll get the extras. I'll figure it out. And we got to go to the shelter. We got to get a black guy being Future on the mic, being like, hold on. It's B-Rabbit. One of those guys.
Yeah, I remember.
And at the beginning of 8 Mile, he chokes.
Yeah.
Yep.
He gets all nervous and he's, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I said, my girlfriend, Blake Blossom, Brittany Murphy, will be in the crowd. And as I'm about to rap, she's checking out Papa Doc and they're making eye contact. They're eye-fucking each other. And I'm just, okay, listen, And then she walks on stage and starts sucking his dick. while I'm trying to rap. And then I stand there for 30 minutes choking like an 8 Mile. And then and I just watch it choking. 8 Mile. And we call it 8 Mile dick.
Oh, wow.
That was your job interview?
Yeah, that's what I pitched Brazzers. And they were like, you're in.
That's the great thing about LA, I feel like, is like that's a job interview for a cool, like the coolest job you could have.
Yeah.
It really
That's
is.
amazing, honestly.
thank
And poor people are very, they're very say yes.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Yo,
they're like,
right.
yeah, that sounds good.
Fucking right.
Yeah.
Not like Hollywood where they're like, I don't know, I didn't think of that idea,
Yeah,
so I don't
yeah.
really like it.
Yeah. The
I
night before my interview, though, I messaged the group chat. I was trying to like be a little bit funny before. I was just joking, but it was actually the day of the submarine thing.
Yeah.
And I said, why don't we do Kazumi's last breath? and they said, no, Ryan, no. And then someone did the Homer, like walking in the bush thing. And I went, I'm done. I almost puked. I was like, am I stupid?
No, if they're smart, they know
Yeah,
that
that was
you're the
good.
guy that will cross the line. And then it's their job
Right.
to pull you back. Yeah. Okay. And so then how does this, so you have this job, which sounds really fun, and you're with like, because Nivine was like, well, will you do his podcast? And I was like, yeah, I'll do it. And then Nivine was like,
I was like, wait a minute.
well, I don't know.
Whoa, you're going to pull back on that?
Well, you're like, we had a
You
deal.
did ask him?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I said yes, but then
I asked him,
went
but then
and
I was
watched
like,
the content, and I was like, I don't know.
They're all, every person there is getting like sucked off and stuff.
No,
You
they're
know what I mean?
not. 3 times in 120 episodes, Nivine.
But I don't know. I feel like
They're
he
not
has,
just going
he
to
has
pull his
fourth
pants
time.
off. They're professionals.
She doesn't care about porn, but I don't watch porn anymore because I just don't have enough. I wouldn't have enough for her.
I feel like guys that say they
I
don't
got one a
watch
day. Man.
lie.
That's a lot.
if that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Maybe more than one a day.
Yeah, no. That's why I feel
With
like
you.
you lie about the thing. I
don't.
don't
Oh,
care
you
about
can tell when he
porn.
takes days off.
No. I just feel like he has
Usually
enough.
when you're at the gym,
Enough
stuff
in
like
the
that,
chamber.
that we watch.
You watch it at the gym?
No, while the girlfriend is at the gym.
Oh,
You know, Like
I
she
see.
leaves early for something and you're in bed and you're like,
You're
there's
like, I
my
have
penis.
time.
Wait, what did you say?
That's when we jerk off, right?
So, like, when
she's like, honey,
someone, like,
I'm going to go to
leaves.
Pilates. You're like, yeah? Back at 11:46?
It hasn't gotten like that in our relationship.
No,
No, I don't wait for her to leave, and we're always together anyway.
that's true. I never leave.
Wow.
She's the best.
She put child lock on your browser.
Yeah. But again, like I would much rather. Yeah, it doesn't. I thought it's also because I'm older too. It's like maybe when I was younger, I'd be like,
I have no idea how old you are.
me. I'm old. I'm 50.
Oh, 50.
That's
not
50's not old. That's what I keep
50's
saying.
not old.
I love when you say that. It's
It's
so crazy.
really not
50's
old.
not old.
I think 96 is old.
You've been saying you're old before you're old.
She's the best. She lets me,
Really?
Ryan.
Yeah.
She lets me live in like a delusional space. You know, she'll be like, your penis is the biggest, or she'll be like, you're the handsomest, and then I'll be like, oh, okay.
Well, you are. He's a handsome chap.
That's what I keep saying.
No,
but
get
I
outta
feel like
here.
you've made so many ugly jokes that maybe you believe it or something.
I'm
but
literally having a
yours, like,
stroke on this side of the face today.
No, like you have a sex
I have like a
appeal.
bag. I ate an entire box of rice pilaf last night, and it's
You
like
ate
showing
it?
on my. Yeah, because Brandon was pitching me his movie, and then I was getting excited about the idea, and then I just ate the whole thing. It's
That was
really
supposed
bad.
to be for
You have to like lock me up at night.
Yeah.
But you, on Vine, were playing dad old.
Yep, I was old. I was 43.
was 10 years ago.
40. What? Well, if I started when I was 40, yeah.
40's not old.
40's not the
40's
dad.
like really young.
It is when David Dobrik's 20.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. I guess it's who you surround yourself with.
But anyway, okay, so how does that affect your like personal life? Like, do you have a girlfriend or?
Okay, great point.
Okay.
I thought, Ryan's doing his thing in LA. He's in an industry. Mm-hmm. He's not flashing his pecker.
You thought this would be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I think I'm undateable. Because,
Well,
this
no,
summer,
not true.
well, this summer I went through a little breakup. And we're back.
Oh.
Yeah, we're back.
You're back?
We're back.
I've never been so invested
Yeah.
in like an online relationship
We're back.
than Ryan's.
Yeah. I know.
Really?
It was the most, because when I met him, he's like obsessed with this girl and like
Just go a little bit up to you. Okay, thanks.
Talking so highly of her, and I was like, this is so cute.
I love her.
And so like then like you watch them, they're so cute together, and then one day he like
Let's not even.
it was just so
Let's not
funny
even.
to like live posting about while you're going through like saying bye to the dog, and I was like, oh my god.
Let's not.
That's okay. Yeah.
She's great and I love her. But while we were apart, my DMs, I was like, okay, it was only girls reaching out.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm this guy.
Yeah.
Oh, where's the normies? Where's the muggles? You know?
What word did you just use?
Harry Potter, they call them muggles.
Oh, muggles. Yeah.
You know? So I don't know. Like, if I were to be single again, could I just go date a lawyer? Probably not. I mean, could I? No.
Could.
I doubt it.
A lawyer for stars.
Kind of like an edgy
But
lawyer.
I don't know about dating a porn star.
But you're back with your woman
Yes,
anyways,
exactly.
right?
So irrelevant.
Good.
Irrelevant. But
Okay.
yeah,
And she's okay with your line of work.
you know,
Does it cause problems?
it causes problems. And baby, I'm sorry. It's business.
Daddy's got to make the money.
Yeah, it's business and it's booming.
There really is no end to what you could do. Would you want to produce your own films eventually?
Okay, so I have all these ideas.
Yeah.
I had one the other day. So I'm working on an idea right now with Cherie DeVille.
Okay.
And we're going to call it the Virgin Games.
Okay.
And we're going to have all these virgins submit videos of why Cherie should take their virginity. And they're going to submit, and then people are going to vote. And every week they're going to have new challenges. So we're going to like knock off half. People are going to like pick their virgin and support them.
What's a challenge? What's an example of a challenge?
You know, okay, now this week, all of you post a video of like a talent.
I see.
You know,
That's
Got it.
really
tell a
funny.
sad story of the closest time you got to getting laid where you didn't.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. And then we're going to fly 10 of them down, and then they're going to do in-person competitions. And then the top 5 are going to do a virgin gang Cherie at AVN, at the AVN Awards. And we're working on that right now, which is fun. So I have all these ideas. I have another one. I want to do like an OnlyFans reality show where, you know, Love is Blind?
Yeah.
I think Sex is Blind, something like that.
Okay.
Where people fuck blindfolded, eight guys, 8 girls, and they all fuck each other, not knowing who it is. And then afterwards, they go on dates and try to clue. I don't know how it ends, but there's something there.
But I sure know how it starts.
There's something there. So I have all these little weird ideas, porn-ish, you know, because no one's really been in this industry. I think I'm probably the only one doing comedy porn stuff, really.
Yeah.
You said you had you said you're sort of crazy. You had like a traumatic upbringing or anything like that?
No.
Oh, you said it.
No, I was raised lovely. This makes no sense.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, Tom Pownall. There's mom and dad right there.
Oh, you have your mom and dad.
Yeah, love them dearly.
That's sweet.
They said no tattoos as my first one. Tom was a legend. He was the 3rd highest rank at the RCMP, which is our FBI.
Oh,
Big legend, but like cool guy. Like we love him. And then mom was just a good mom. My sister's got 3 kids. Like I don't make sense.
yeah.
Canadian guy. Like it doesn't make any sense. So I come home and they're like, we don't know what you are anymore.
Yeah. Sometimes that is life, though. It really is like where you land and how you fall.
Yeah.
Like I didn't think I'd be on Vine at 42 years old.
What did you do before?
Before I was like a comedian, and I made a couple of movies that I directed and wrote, and then they didn't really go anywhere. And then I just right then at that time the internet, there was I was married and there was all these kids in the cul-de-sac that like were. And all they would do is like go on Instagram and Vine. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, this is like, how can this not be something?
Yeah.
So then I just jumped on
You
at
were
the right
early.
time. Yeah, I was early.
Early's the move. Look at you.
It
Look
is
at him.
He's so cute.
Yeah, she loves you.
I'm very lucky. Very, very, very lucky.
You like it?
You're rich, eh?
No. She laughed. See, we know that Nivine's not a gold digger because I'm not rich.
This
so
house.
she actually likes me.
This house, the ring.
Well,
You're doing it.
we'll see how this episode does. Let's talk about. Okay, so who are your favorite porn stars that you've talked to?
You know what? People think that now podcasts have changed because so many people copied mine, but you know, they're popular on podcasts now. Right?
They are, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you had one on yet?
Yeah, well, we've had Adam 22 and Lena.
They're awesome.
They're
I saw the
great.
Lena one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Really
Lena's
great.
amazing. They're both amazing. I had them separately, unfortunately. I wish I had them together, but
No, it's probably good.
yeah,
Lena's funnier alone,
yeah.
and Adam's funny.
Adam's great. We want to do a roast of Adam.
That's great.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I just texted him. Adam, text me back.
Yeah. Genius.
But
Yeah. So Lena actually is one of my favorites.
she's great.
Yeah. Kazumi is my main girl.
Uh-huh.
She's become like my actual bestie.
So
Is
she's
she
on
your
your.
co-host?
So I do every episode I do a celebrity co-host, which will be Jason Nash, if allowed.
If I'm
If
allowed.
allowed.
If the chains get unlocked.
I could go.
Yeah.
We could do Love Is Blind if you want, and I can be blindfolded the whole time. Someone starts sucking my cock.
Why don't you guys do
No,
it?
no, I'm not allowed.
Do you guys want to do it together?
Yeah,
And a porn star?
that would be.
Let's do that.
That'd probably be best.
And we'll do it like a
She's out.
counseling type episode kind of thing
Sure.
where they coach you in the bedroom stuff.
Yeah.
That's funny. We'll do that.
Oh, she's not answering,
is it funny,
Ryan.
Ryan? No, I'm just kidding. Maybe, yeah.
You coward.
Can I choose? Can you give me like 3 pointers
Sure.
and I pick the host?
They're great.
Whoever's
That's my
like
point.
least his
You're
type.
not having sex with them.
Yeah, I know, but it's just like they're there.
Well, who do you watch?
So I always do like random things. I don't have like a set person, but I just feel like in the room, Jason's like such a big guy that it has to be someone that's so flat.
All right, booty queen.
Yeah, they can have a big butt. That's
You're a
fine.
big guy? Okay. So no Angela White.
Like,
I don't Angela White
no
is, but
boobs
she
in the
sounds
room.
great.
She's the biggest
she
in the
sounds
world
great.
right now.
She's the biggest star,
Yeah, she's
Really?
she's the queen.
and she has large.
She's Drake, and she's got Drake tits. If Drake were boobs.
She's the Drake of.
Yes.
No, I gotcha.
Yeah, exactly.
Number
I'm
one.
gonna see his phone later. He's like,
But let me tell you, these are the nicest people in the world. The porn
Yeah.
world.
Yes.
Even the directors and the producers, everyone in it is just happy. The males
Yes.
are very cool guys. They're just
I bet.
they're just legends. Yeah. They're very calm and chill and happy and fun.
Yeah.
Because look, these
Their
girls,
dick sucked 7 days a week.
yeah, by beautiful women.
Yeah.
And getting paid for it.
Yeah. Is there an underbelly that you've seen?
Underbelly, like,
Bad side.
okay, well, actually, for the dudes.
Yeah.
So
Oh, I love this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me.
the thing about the dudes is the girls really, they use mainstream porn now to promote their OnlyFans.
Yeah.
But the dudes, doesn't work out for them that way because girls don't sub to male porn stars.
Yeah.
Gay guys do.
Oh, I gotta let Scott and Todd know this. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
So for dudes, if you want to get rich on OnlyFans, you got to be gay on OnlyFans.
right.
So that's the issue. Some of them cross over, some of them say F that. But, they don't get paid near as much for a scene. The girls, they don't even look at the scene money as their money. It's a billboard that gets them millions of views to get more subs to their OF content.
Yeah.
So they all work harder on their home and then they shoot a bunch of scenes to get their name out. Once you rank on Pornhub, you're a multimillionaire on OnlyFans. That's
Yeah.
kind of how it works. So, but the dudes, okay, you're getting famous, you're all over the place, but who's subbing to the OF? Gay dudes. So if you want to get rich, you got to squeeze your asshole open. You want to get rich? You fuck your asshole with a dildo. You want to get rich? You say dudes' names as you jerk off. You want to
Getting
get
this, babe? Take
rich?
some notes.
You suck penis. And dudes cross over and they're like, I don't give a fuck. I made $500,000 this month. And then the ones that are like, I'm not doing that. They're like, they're pulling up in their Honda Civic and they're like, I'm not touching that. And the ones that crossed over are like, see my new wagon? One plug.
that's really funny.
So
yeah,
that's,
I mean, maybe there's something about like I don't know. I couldn't do it.
no, it's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough because I couldn't do it either.
Yeah.
Maybe squeezing the butt cheeks open, I could do.
That's how it starts.
Right.
I feel like you're like, I think I could
That
just
is how
do
it
this.
starts.
It's the
Yeah,
gateway.
yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
the one that they do, like the ones that aren't cool with it but still try to do, is they have girls eat their ass.
Yeah.
That's very popular. So they'll do that. And guys will, I guess, jerk off to pretending they're eating the ass, or I don't know what it is, but whatever the gays like these days.
And so that first time when you're doing your podcast, Pillow Talk, look for it on YouTube. It'll be linked below. And then the scene breaks out. Is there a part of you that's like, oh, am I going to post this?
It's planned.
Oh, that was planned.
Yeah, like-
oh, I thought it was just like. I see.
Okay, I confess. That was planned too. All 3 times I've done it, it's been
He
planned.
got you. He got you. He tricked you and Yasmin.
Yeah. Whoa, what the No, we
You
can't.
chump.
And then we asked the producer, is this okay? No, I
No,
don't.
because that's why it was so well done. Because he's like, is this really the acting?
Thank you.
Amazing.
We have the producer like, I
It
think I
was-
need a license for this. We're like,
It was
let's
like
just do it,
so
man.
crazy that like you had to watch. Like you were just like you were sold. Like it was like,
Yeah.
is this actually happening? Like
That
it
was an
felt
Oscar right
so
I'm
real.
impressed you tricked, two girls.
I'm untrick. Yeah, and like she messaged it to me. I was like, oh, I saw it, and she's like, I can't. Like, what happened? I was like, I don't know. She's like, okay, and then I called her. I was like, you want to know what happened? And she's like, yeah, and I was like, I'm coming over.
And it was good. I felt like I was a little annoying because I was talking so much, but
so we were watching it for comedy. It's
Okay,
not
so
like
you-
we were
you-
jerking off.
that's right. People
so-
jerking off are probably like, shut the f up.
Yeah, but like it was funny because
Can't please everybody.
Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to jerk off and see me there being
If
like,
they want to go jerk off, they can go anywhere.
right.
So,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Maybe, like, it's nice to know that a dude at one point probably was as it cut to my face, being like, this is awesome. Warms my heart. Yeah.
Okay, so what other big ones have you had on?
So Angela White is the queen for a reason.
Okay.
She's the GOAT and she's the nicest.
Oh, great.
We love her.
Great.
Nikki Benz. You know what? The MILFs.
Uh-huh.
All the MILFs. Nikki Benz, Cherie DeVille, Lexus Fox, Rochelle Ryan. The moms are my favorite.
Yeah.
They're badass. They're so cool. They're so open and honest. They have nothing to hide. Lisa Ann. MILFs are... I'm not a MILF guy. I never had the MILF tendency to masturbate, but they're cool. They're the coolest people in the world. So that's who I hang out with. I'll go for drinks with them and Phoenix Marie. All the MILFs. We love them. The ones that are like a little bitchy are like the young, famous ones that blew up quick. Those ones have an ego.
You know, it's the same in YouTube too.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. People that haven't like had their ups and downs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People that didn't have to work for it.
Yeah.
They just blew up and then they have this ego. They don't text you back. They're late. They bail. Get out of here. But then the biggest legends, Angela White, David Dobrik, easy to work with, right?
Yeah, David. No, David's great. He easy to work with. Easy to work with, but tough to get to the place you need to get.
Okay, got
A lot of procrastination.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fair.
but once he gets there, it's amazing.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the ones, the biggest names are the most professional. And it's like, you got here for a reason. But they're rich. Like I had a little person on as a guest.
Yeah.
You have no idea. This little person, her name is Erica. She makes Can
I heard it.
yeah.
We heard
That was
it
the,
in the
hey,
mic.
that was the worst whisper I've ever.
Can you believe that?
We'll
That's
bleep her name.
insane.
We can bleep her first name, but you can
People
say
know
how
who it
much.
is.
Okay.
Yeah. But bleep the number if you can.
Oh, bleep the number.
But can you
That's
fucking believe
crazy.
that? And all she does is just get naked.
And what about you? What have you made? Is it enough to leave the Crocs sponsorship behind?
Well, I'm demonetized on every platform. So I make $0 from
on YouTube?
Oh yeah. They hate me. They actually deleted one of my videos today, bastards.
But yeah, I've got some belly coming out.
I'll tell you
This
though,
rice
speaking of
pilaf.
belly,
Yeah.
I've tried every diet in the world. I've tried this diet, that diet. Let me tell you, there's nothing like the breakup diet.
Oh, yeah.
Boy.
Yeah.
You get your heart just ripped out and shit on. And I lost 20 pounds in like 3 weeks. And I'm like,
Yeah, if she left me, I'd probably stop eating.
That's like the
Yeah.
only good side of like a breakup is like you look so good.
oh yeah, I'm down weight.
Yeah.
But now that we're back, I'm just chunking up again.
Yeah.
Just keep remembering like the end of it. Like keep
Yeah.
Keep
she's with us.
replaying
She's f***ing- I'm about to eat mac and cheese. I'm like, she's f***ing another dude right now.
I was in the best shape when I was trying to win her love.
That's a good one too.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did that?
How did it happen?
Yeah.
Take this one.
Well, we were on a dating app.
Oh.
Yeah.
Raya.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
How did you get on? I know Jason's up there, but
I got, you know what's crazy is, so
Are you kidding? She was a hot commodity.
I'm banned from Raya now, but at the time,
they never let me have it.
people kept talking about Raya. And so I was like, oh, let me get on it. And it was literally 2 days after I signed up, I got on it. And everyone else was like on a wait list or
Still,
like,
it's been like 3 years.
I
for
got
Raya.
on it like immediately. So
'Cause
I
you're
didn't
hot.
understand.
They
No,
let
but
hotties.
a lot of like my friends, it took like a couple months or like even a year.
I have like 40 referral people.
Yeah.
They just don't want me on that thing. They see the guy, undateable.
It's a waste of time.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's really
literally the worst.
Okay. But it worked for you.
Well,
Yeah.
we met on there, but I'd like to think that we would have crossed paths somehow. Because
I don't know.
yeah,
What
I don't know.
What was the first date?
I just remember her picture came up and I was like, oh my God. I was like, no way. And then most of the time, no one writes back or whatever.
Oh.
And so I don't know what I wrote, but I wrote something like, and I was like, that girl's like way too hot. Like they'll never. And then she wrote back, which
so
I
nice.
couldn't believe. And then I go there, I go to pick her up. I took her to the rooftop of the Edition. So I planned a date, and then, it's just like, you're just there like, there's no way. And then we got up there and we started talking, and she was, we were a lot alike in that, which was a rarity on any date I've ever had, where the person is like, but what about you? And then I'd be like, but what about you? Because that's how I am. I ask people a lot of questions and try to get them comfortable. But she was doing that to me.
Yeah, we were both like, but no, tell me about yourself. No, tell me that.
So then right away I was like, oh, this girl's a keeper. Like, she's like not into herself that much.
Oh.
That much.
And then I was just like, I love this person so much, like forever, like. And then I found out that she was like into comedy, which is like another like. I mean, that's like that's my number one,
Yeah, you gotta love funny.
Yeah, and she was funny.
Yeah.
And then
she is funny.
And then she is really funny.
Yeah.
And and she's been helping me write this show actually, and she's been like immensely helpful and like just has come up with whole episodes and stuff, which is great.
That's hot.
But anyways, and then I didn't talk to her for 2 years.
What?
Well,
COVID happened.
COVID happened.
Which does pull people apart.
Jason has 2 kids, so like he stayed home and like really like.
I went in place.
Like he stayed in place, and I was like, I want to go to Mexico. I want to go to Puerto Rico. I want to get out of like the U.S. It's like scaring me. I did invite him to come. He didn't come.
And I was just afraid to go, and I was like, I can't go with my kids. I don't want to be in Puerto Rico.
And you think you're old.
Yeah.
So
then you think, oh, I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
Because I'm over 40.
And I'm going to die.
Yeah, and I'm going to die.
Yeah.
Yep, that's
So
what you
then
think. That was really good what you just said. That's exactly what happened.
You thought
In the
you were
back
old.
of my mind, I'm like, they're telling me old people are getting it. I'm old. Meanwhile, my friends are running around having a blast, and I'm like,
Yeah, I had so much fun. But then I came back, I settled back down, and I was like, let me reach out to Jason.
Oh.
Because like I was like, things were like more normal. I was back at home, and I was like, I just like thought of him, and I was like, I kind of want to see like what would happen with this person, because it felt so good being around you before.
and I didn't think of that at all. Like, I didn't think that she liked me in any way. So, and then I would tell my friends, I'd be like, oh, this girl, Nivine, I'd show her a picture. I'd look at her Instagram at night, and then she wouldn't post that much. So there'd be like, maybe a month would go by, there'd be no post.
Yeah,
and then
I'd
go, and there'd be a new post, and it was like,
she brought out the white pants.
Exactly. And it would be something silly like that.
Yeah.
It'd be like, oh my God, look at that tube top.
Is that a new tattoo?
Not even sexual. What'd you say?
Is that a new tattoo?
Yeah. Not even sexual. Just like, look, it's such a cute outfit.
Cowboy boots?
Yeah. I'm like, you can slay, girl. And so I was just living like vicariously that way. And I tell all my friends, they'd be like, forget about it. It never happened, blah, 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 blah. And then one day she just called, and she texted me. I was driving, and I looked at my phone, and I was like, no way.
Best text ever.
Yeah. And I just figured she wanted help with her bikini company.
Oh.
He literally thought I was reaching out for like business help, which like I feel like you're the last person I would go to. I have like so many great connections.
I know, because I just didn't think that it would be like you'd want anything more than that. I was like, oh, she probably like
it's like, yeah, a bikini business. You know who I should reach out to? Jason Nash.
Hey, I've told you to start that bikini business back up.
You have. One day.
This is nice.
I'm trying to get her to do her book.
I want to write a book on dating.
She has a really good idea for a book.
Okay.
And
So we got, after that date, 5 months later, he proposed. So I want to do a whole thing about like how to get someone to propose in 6 months.
Oh, good.
yeah.
Good. Yeah. Don't cut communication for 2 years and then start the clock.
Like, cut him off.
Don't post too much.
No.
Don't post too much.
Yeah. Got to go to Portugal.
I didn't
Puerto
think
Rico.
of that.
Puerto Rico.
I didn't think of that, Ryan.
Yeah.
No.
2 years and 6 months, maybe.
But in my defense, I played it really cool. So
yeah, that's cool.
I did.
I'm a loser. When I like a girl, what are you doing? Not gonna text me? Fuck you. Fuck you. Whose hand is that? Oh, it's your girlfriend. Yeah. Nutcase. I get obsessed. When I like a girl, I like a girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Love sucks though, doesn't it? In a way, like it's the best, but holy shit, man.
If it's healthy, it's the best.
I mean, breakups are so hard.
Breakups are hard.
I'll tell you in what regard love does suck, in that if she's mad at me,
Your day's
even for an hour,
you're done.
I can't function.
No, you're done.
Yeah.
It's over.
It's really bad.
Yeah. When you're single, it's just like you're kind of just always like this.
Yeah.
When you're in love, best day, great week. Bad day, worst week. And it really matters how it's going at home.
Then
you know?
don't make your
Like
girls
I
mad.
nutted in a minute today, and she went right on her phone after we. I can't go to a meeting
And tweeted it? Can I get some real dick in here?
Yeah, and story to meme about when the dick game mid, but he makes you laugh. It's like, what are you posting? No, it wasn't about you. I thought it was funny.
That's really funny.
Just considering this morning. But I still get nervous to have sex even in a relationship. Like a year later, I still feel like
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Every time.
Performance anxiety.
Yeah.
I have that.
Every time.
Yeah, like I want to, but I'm like, I don't know if it's going to be great.
Right. And after I give a really good one, I almost want to let that linger for like 3-4 days. I'm like, remember? We fucked good. And then like, let's go round two. No.
Yeah.
We just did that. You know, it's like a magician. Like, don't do it twice. You know, it's not as good the second time.
So what do you think about that, babe?
I feel like guys overthink it.
Yeah.
Girls aren't. Like, if you did it a second time and it wasn't as good as the first time, they're not thinking about that.
Really?
No.
I don't know about that.
I can't speak for all girls. I feel like you're just kind of in the moment. You're not.
Well, one night stand is very scary, especially with like a really hot, popular girl, because you know you're getting a review in their group chat the next day. And you're like, this is it, man. What I do in the next 10 minutes matters. You know? Forever. So mine once, and it was blank. Fill in the blank in the next 10 minutes. How's it going to be? So I try. I always go down. Like Charlie Brown. Because no matter what they say about the sex, it's like, he went down. And I try to do my move, the hook. And like, he did the move. You know?
Is that a good move?
It's my only one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you get good results with that one?
I think so. I used to do a second move where you do it from behind and you do the reach around clip play. Turns out I didn't know where the clip was. So that was a waste. My ex didn't tell me that I was missing the spot for 2 years. Till a one night stand girl said, like, you're on my pelvis right now. I'm like, I've been doing this move for 3 years. Like, no one told you?
Oh, man. Well, okay, so... Babe, you got a question?
Where do you go from there?
I don't know where you go from there. It's a lot to take in. Maybe we should take a little break. Because I'm thinking about if I'm getting in the right spot, too.
Yeah, oh, fuck.
No, you're too good.
Oh.
Okay.
You're too good that
that
sometimes I get... Have you ever had this? Because I feel like we're both like intense.
Okay.
When someone's doing really good, then you're thinking like,
How
ew,
much
like they were
Yes.
so good with so many people, and then I get pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when a girl is really good at a job, I'm
It's like-
you whore.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing sexier than a terrible job. You know what I mean? I'm like, you little virgin, sweetie. You good girl. You study, don't you?
It's really funny.
You were raised amazing.
Oh, God.
Do you think that you would ever do porn?
Okay, I get asked this a lot.
Yeah.
And no shame on the porn people. All the power to them. I love them. They're my besties. We work together. But it's like, you know, I made it this far without showing my pecker.
Yeah.
Doing it now is kind of like backwards in a way. Yeah. Also, but Adam 22 did that. So I don't know. And then he made millions off it. So he was big before he let us out.
Yeah.
But
so if the right opportunity.
No. The thing is, I don't have Adam 22's cock.
Does he have a big piece?
Yeah, it's good.
Oh.
Adam 21 type dick over here. That's the issue. That, Adam, but then also, I'm like the
Adam
one.
2.5.
Yeah.
Well, how big is your penis?
Like, it's like, you know, I'm funny.
Isn't that so true?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can always tell a guy that is
answer.
funny because they're compensating for.
Right. You're funny.
Yeah. I am so funny.
Oh, I'm hilarious.
I better be funny.
Yeah.
Or she's going to leave.
But then also, it's like, I'm the one guy, and people are weird with porn stars.
Yeah.
They think, oh, she does sex work, I can f her. So my idiot loser friends are always like, oh, I want to come watch that one. I want to see if I can f her. Like, yeah, that's what she's going to f someone watching the podcast. You know, they don't want to just f all the time. If anything, they f less.
Yes.
They just f for 7 hours on set. They want to come home and watch Stranger Things. You know what I mean? You don't need to f. So, but people have this conception of porn girls, so they all hit on them and they all try to f them. And
do your buddies try and meet them and stuff?
yeah, everyone.
That's funny.
Everyone's always like, oh, that one's my favorite. I need to meet that one. I want to see if I can fuck.
Have you ever had one of your buddies actually interact with them? What happened? Yeah.
Yeah. So my friend from Toronto came down, and he's like a weirdo. Like, you know.
And friends with you?
And it was actually Rochelle Ryan.
Okay.
And she's a big MILF legend. Yeah. And she was like, he's fucking cute. I'm like, he is not cute.
Yeah.
Like, I bring way cuter friends around. Come back in a week, you know? Like, he's like the funny guy from Chubby, you know? She's like, no, but he's hot. And then they go back to the hotel, and he fucked her.
No way.
And she said she wanted to see him again.
No way.
What the fuck?
Man.
But often it doesn't happen, because the porn girls really, they don't. A lot of them have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
And they go home and they just want to cuddle and whatever. But also, people are creepy with them, right? Because of this thing that they think of them. Mm-hmm. I'm like the friend. I'm like the Canadian nice guy in porn they can trust.
That's great.
You know? So I made a rule when I started, don't hit on guests. Don't even flirt. Even if they flirt, don't even flirt back. And that's what's kept this going, because, oh yeah, he's creepy. Ryan we like, because he's nice.
Yeah.
Have you had a situation where someone was hitting on you on the show?
You know what? Recently, Nicolette Shea, her episode we just filmed 2 weeks ago, it's not out yet. I don't even know I could put it out. This girl was just trying to f me the whole episode. I told my editor, I'm like, this is weird, isn't it? Like, what is going on? He's like, it might be funny. I don't know. But she was just like, no, I want to hear about you, and touching me. And I was like,
want to hear about you. Yeah, that's the move.
You know?
Yeah.
And then, yeah. So I'm honored, Nicolette Shea.
Yeah.
But you know.
That you can't cross that line.
Can't cross the line.
That's good.
And
also, I feel like that will make them hit on you even more, you know, because it's like, he hasn't done that with any of the girls that have been on here. I'm gonna be different. Like, he can't resist me, and so it's like,
there's this one guy I kind of became friends with.
There's this one guy who tried to fuck me.
And he goes and does all the interviews with them, and he does like street interviews, but only with stars.
Yeah.
So he goes to all the conventions, or he meets up with them on the street, and he's very funny and good. And we started hanging out a little bit and going for lunch and dinner when he's in town, and then one day we're talking, and he's like, so how many you got? I'm like, the goose egg. I put up a donut.
Yeah.
What about you? He goes, 36. Last night, this one, the one. I'm like, you what? You're f***ing them all? He goes, why do you think I do this shit? Oh. And I look at that as a reason why I'm maybe doing better. Because, like,
true.
Imagine you brought a guest here and then you just tried to f*** the whole time. Weird, bro. Weird.
I bring her down here every day.
Have you guys had sex in here?
I don't think so.
No, but maybe later. Switch it up.
We'll have Ryan bring his cameras.
Hey, where's the craziest place you guys have ever had?
In front of a sushi restaurant.
What is in front?
In the car.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, in the lobby.
I'm like
in the waiting area
on the street in front of the sushi restaurant.
at a bonobos.
They're packing up our dumplings.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good question though. This is what it's gonna be like if we do his podcast. He's gonna
Don't
go
if
in.
me. Don't if me.
I'll do it if she comes.
Yeah, do it together. We'll do a flat chested.
Because me next to a porn star is not gonna be fun. I'll just be like, oh hey.
Why don't we do a trance porn star with a?
Great.
You feel better?
Hey, I'd be happy with
That's
that.
fun.
That's great.
Those are great episodes.
Yeah.
You sounded too excited about that. I'm going to take that back. We're not doing. He was like, "Yeah,
That's
sure."
me showing people I'm
He's like,
pro-trans.
That's amazing. I love that.
I met a trance porn star at a party on Saturday, and she had her boobs out, and I thought it was a girl.
Yeah.
And I said, I actually filmed this. I don't have the edits yet, but this is gonna be a very good clip. I say, hey, you let your boobs out. It's a party. What's going on? And she goes, yeah, I just love my boob. Oh, deep voice. She goes, yeah, I have a dick. I'm like, okay.
Like, very cool.
Who do you
very-
f-? And she says, straight girls.
Yeah.
I said, interesting. Because
Really?
I thought gay people transition because they feel like a woman.
Yeah.
No, this guy is straight, turned into a girl so he could f more girls. And I asked him that, and he said, yeah, you're right. You're the first one to call it out, but pretty much true. I'm like, you're an ugly dude, and you turn into a beautiful woman so you f more girls. And you got tits. He's like, yeah.
It's genius.
Pretty smart.
Jason's at a plastic surgeon tomorrow. He's like,
Right?
how much for boob?
So that's interesting.
It's like that episode of Hello Ladies we watched where he like goes to the gay club and he's pretending to be gay and
Yeah.
All right. Well, I feel like we had a really good episode. This
Was
is
it good?
fun.
Did I go
Oh.
too?
Oh, here we go, Ryan.
That's
Here's something for
Jason
you.
with his boobs.
Okay.
There you go. Let me know if you
Oh my
talk to
God.
my surgeon.
Yeah. See, that's cheating. But see, he's with a dude at least.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
there was no girls interested in me that day for some
No?
reason.
Oh, that's you?
Yeah. We had. I used to do a lot of like prosthetic stuff. Like I turned myself into Dr. Phil or
Oh, wow.
I did Hulk Hogan once, and then one day we put boots on me.
Yo,
Did
those
you
look good.
Did you get turned on looking down or no?
Yes.
You did, right?
Yeah, because I love boots. I mean, I'll tell you what's
This
funny
is right here. That's
I saw that.
Yeah.
That was.
What was it?
just large.
You don't, hey,
breasts.
you don't need to see it.
Hey, I like your logo a lot.
It's cool.
Ferris. I love that logo actually.
Yo, it's unreal.
Yeah, and there's not
Do you
many.
have merch?
Yep.
I would rep it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We'll get you some. Shop jasonnash.com. Shop.jasonnash.com. Yeah. We never plug it.
They
We
got
should.
you with who took your shop? Who took the main URL? Bastards.
jasonnash.com. It belongs to a real estate agent.
Name Jason Nash.
And I've tried to get it, but he wants like $26,000.
Oh, no.
What do you have?
See, I want Pillow Talk shop because it rhymes.
Oh, that's good.
But they want 7,000, and I'm like, 7 is a lot.
Are you
So,
selling a lot of merch?
I haven't launched it yet.
Okay.
I got in the vagina by the first 2 companies I tried to work with. People are sketchy, man. I don't like people. I'm nice, and people walk all over me, and they take my kindness for weakness. I get fucked a lot in business. A lot.
How old are you?
I'm 31.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I've been an entrepreneurial kid since 16, and I've just been getting fucked.
What were you doing at 16? What were delivering papers or?
So I started promoting nightclubs.
Yeah.
All ages events before clubs because we couldn't go.
Yes.
Then at 18 in Canada, you can go to clubs. And I, humbly say I was like the biggest nightclub promoter
Yeah.
where I was from. And I just did the nightclub stuff, mostly that. But then I started Palooza Beer Pong Festival.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I have a Guinness World Record for the world's largest beer pong tournament. Google it. That was my main
What's
baby.
the record?
It was 2,600 people playing beer pong at once.
No
Whoa.
way. In Toronto?
In Ottawa.
In Ottawa.
You know where Ottawa is?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
You?
I know where Ottawa is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't. I lied. I'm sorry.
We do. We know you're lying.
Really?
When you go like this.
But
yeah.
Yeah. Of course I do. It's in Canada.
Yeah.
That's right.
So I did all
there.
that. And then I did pop-up nightclubs. So I would turn restaurants that die out at like 9 p.m. I would change the name and branding, and I would turn them into pop-up nightclubs.
That's great.
I did that.
I wish I was more like you. You have a very winning attitude.
Wow. Thank you, Jason.
Yeah.
I wish just more like you.
No.
You have a very nice home.
You don't want to be like me.
No, you-
Nivine, we're fucked. We're not going to make it. I can't afford Ferris anymore.
Like,
What do we do?
I can tell he's expensive. I can just tell.
Ferris is the best.
He's expensive.
So good, though.
He's worth every penny.
Okay.
He's also leaving me, but no, just no. Ferris is the best, and we're gonna name our first child Ferris. Got to have more kids, Ryan. What do you think of that?
Are you gonna do that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When?
Maybe next year.
As soon as I start my OnlyFans.
Oh.
This is the thing about me and kids. Someone asked me this yesterday. I did somebody's podcast yesterday, and she was like, "Are you gonna have more kids?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "I think that's great," and it's just the financial of it. You want to have a couple more kids walking around here. Kids are great.
Yeah.
Kids are easy.
Kids are easy?
And they're not easy, but
Kids are not.
That part doesn't stress me out.
Okay.
It's just the financials of it.
Because I heard it costs, they had a number. To raise a kid to 18,
Yeah.
it's, what was it, over $650,000? It's something crazy like that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but I feel like seeing a number like that's so silly because it's like, okay, your Amazon purchases from now until you're 18 is going to be this. It's like you're throwing out a number.
She wants your f***ing babies, eh? It's just a number.
It's a number in 18. Like, I don't know. You're not thinking of it on the day to day. Like it's a person that like you love.
True.
It's like our love child.
Yeah.
It's not like a number.
You can't put a number on that.
No.
Although,
Hey, good sales pitch. I'm sold.
Yeah.
650,000, we could get a boat.
650,000, but I just really believe that my kid is gonna be.
She thinks that her
A
kid's going to
genius.
be this god.
Oh,
He's gonna be a genius, and so it's like, okay, I don't know. I see our kid being an entrepreneur at 4.
Also, I saw her talking to like a bunch of. We go to volleyball. My daughter, I have 2 kids, so we go, and Nivine's really great with her. So she'll sit. We go to a volleyball tournament the other day, and she starts talking with the other moms who have been through it, and the moms are sitting there, complaining, and they're like, one of them goes, "Don't have 2, just have 1."
Oh.
Like you don't even know what you're gonna get yourself into. I wish I'd stopped at 1, and I just
It's like
saw
such a terrible thing to say. Also, when you have more than one, I'm like, but what about your son? They're like, yeah, but like it's like just having one would have been better if I could go
my
back.
God.
I'm like, oh.
But when you're in it like a parent, you say stuff all the time. You had a bad morning. They love their kids. I know they do. But I saw Nivine just sitting there kind of like, it's not going to be me.
Because I feel like you have to go in wanting it. If you want it, then there's no bad day is going to make you be like, oh, I wish I didn't do this.
Hey, I knew just from like social media that you guys loved each other, but you guys are the best.
Oh, that's nice.
Holy
Thanks.
You're the best couple I've ever seen.
We're very lucky.
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
very lucky. Yeah. Are you going to have kids?
Yes.
Nice.
I want to be like 50
Oh,
and, have...
take your time.
I think that's the move. Be like the old guy. Once life is done, I think is when I want to do it.
Yeah.
Right now, it's like I can't really bring a kid to a Brazzers set. You know what I mean? It's just tough.
What are you doing this weekend? You have like, you shoot on the weekend? You go into sets or anything?
My assistant, Liam Riley, a.k.a. Bambi, is competing in his drag pageant. And the winner is going to be on RuPaul.
Oh, wow.
So on Sunday night.
My sister loves RuPaul Drag Race. We watch
It's
it when
the
I go to
best.
Boston. Yeah, it's great.
So my assistant, Liam, love him, love her. She thinks she's going to win. And if she does, it'll change her life because she'll be on RuPaul. And we're going to it's the finals on Sunday. We're going to her pageant.
Doesn't his life sound fun?
That is fun. So
You guys should come.
Follow-up question to that is, so if they win, does that mean they're not your assistant anymore? So are you secretly hoping that they lose? Are you going to like rig the pageant?
No, because half his life is drag.
Okay.
And then he works with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's probably really fun to work with you.
Oh, I love him. Little gay kid.
Yeah, well, he probably has a really good time working with you.
Yeah.
Like, it's a good job.
Well, he was a gay porn star.
Yeah.
And then he became a Bella Danger's assistant. Do you know her? Mm-mm. So she's most viewed ever on Pornhub.
Okay.
And he was a Bella's assistant for 3 years. So everyone and then he worked at Brazzers. Like, he's in the industry,
Got it.
And he's like the cute little gay kid that everyone is little brother kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it just, once we met and he's funny. But he has this drag thing. And he's like, I can't do that today. I'm making my new dress. And he's just like making it. I'm like, that's
really
so cute. That's fine. I'll do it.
And what are the AVN awards like? Is that a good time?
Love.
Yeah.
AVN is awesome. Awesome.
So you get there like on a Friday, you hang out.
That's where I'm like cool, and that's where I feel famous.
Yes.
At AVN.
Right.
So, because it's all porn addicts that go, and they all watch Pillow Talk,
Right.
or they've seen me at least. So I go there and I feel like Bieber for 3 days.
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
I come home
That's
and I'm just,
funny.
nobody. But AVN, I'm cool.
Do you present?
I was my name was in the hat to be the host this year.
Play the sad music.
Because it was Matt Rife last year. But now he's so famous. I saw you had him on here.
No, he canceled twice.
Oh,
Sore spot.
but you had a clip with him of some sort.
Yeah. Well, I made a thing out of him canceling.
Oh,
so I made a clip
that's
out
what
of
it
it.
is?
Yeah, but it's all good. It's all good. I DM'd with him. He's great.
Well, I saw yesterday
Matt's great.
on Puberty, a big Instagram page. They posted biggest creators net worths of 2023. 25 million this year
I
for Matt
saw
Rife?
that.
What?
Yeah,
That's insane.
How?
because he signed a big Live Nation deal, I think.
25 million?
I mean, the touring is where it's at.
That's
if you can
crazy,
put,
though.
if you can put
Like,
butts
that's
in suits,
crazy.
seats. That's the power of TikTok.
I swear to God, he had like 300K followers a year ago.
Yeah,
And now he's the guy.
I think he just signed a big deal.
Holy shit. And he's not even that family friendly. It inspires me.
Yeah. So he took your spot last year.
Well, yeah. Yeah. He was so they always have a comedian and a big porn star host.
Yes.
And this year I was like, can I replace Matt Rife? He's too famous for you now.
Yeah.
You know, he's 25 milli. And they said I was down to the last 3 and they chose another comedian that they're going to announce soon.
I'm so sorry.
Maybe next year. But that's like me getting like, for you would be like doing the Emmys.
Yeah,
That's my Emmys or Oscars or whatever. I would like to do that.
You'll get it. You'll get it next year.
I think this year's my year to win Best Adult Podcast because last year was Plug Talk.
Yep. So you think you got it?
I think this is my year. I think.
All right. Well, vote for Ryan Pownall. If you vote, who gets to vote? Do you have to be in the
No,
union?
everyone could vote.
Anybody can vote.
Yeah, and that would be like nice to win.
Okay. Vote for Plug.
And it would really help with my visa. They look for awards. I'm like, I haven't won a award.
Oh, you got to get married.
I know.
Yeah. All right. Go check out Ryan Pownall on
They
Instagram.
look at awards?
Yeah, that's part of the visa application process for me.
That's actually really funny if you're at the visa office and you're like, 1 second.
I gave my YouTube silver play button. I actually submitted that.
Best double penetration scene. You're a citizen.
But imagine I'm submitting articles because that's part of.
Yeah.
Like what the f- wrong with this guy?
Put your hand on this Bible.
My biggest
And this
article.
dildo.
Yeah, it's like New York Post, and it says Ryan Pownall gets unexpected job from transgender with penis on stage, and I submit that in my visa application. They're probably like, we don't need this guy in the States.
Okay, go check out Pillow Talk, Ryan Pownall, and go check out his Instagram. He's got a lot of great clips on there that I went through last night, and check out your OnlyFans too, right?
Yeah. Cancer episode. Go watch the cancer
episode
Yeah.
this Tuesday. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you guys so much. It's been a real honor. I've been a big fan of yours for 10 years.
That's nice.
And you're so much. I knew you were gonna be nice and cool.
Yeah.
He's a great guy.
He's the best.
You're so cool.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice.
And everyone has. I've never heard a bad word about Jason Nash.
Oh, good.
Really?
That doesn't. Everyone really likes you.
Good.
Yeah. And by the way, it was at the roast of Whitney Cummings.
Yeah.
I went up to you as a fan and I said, Jason Nash, I'm a huge fan. My name is Ryan. And you went, hi, nice to meet you. And then you walked away. But I did that. I did that.
What did I do? Was I nice? Did I
Yeah, you were looking
stop?
for your seat. And Whitney was like, everyone sit the down.
Yes, she was. I was a little tense during that.
And I went up and I was like, hey, Jason Nash, big fan. Love to see you.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
I was
really
probably,
funny.
we were
you
trying
cool.
to find
You were-
our seats.
You were
and-
nice.
Good.
And then
I try to be nice.
Actually, I told you this because I met you like a month later and I was like, oh, I fangirled him.
Yeah.
I did tell you that. And then I met Tony Hawk right after and I was like, wow, 2 good ones.
Tony Hawk was there?
Yeah.
Was he at the roast?
Yeah.
Damn.
Tony Hawk.
He's cool.
Sick.
She saw her idol Tony Hinchcliffe at that roast.
Yeah.
No, different roast.
Bert.
Oh,
was
we were at the
Bert,
Burt
yeah.
roast.
Okay. That's where I fangirled.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I didn't go to the Whitney Cummings roast.
Okay,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
the
It was the
Burt
Burt
roast.
roast. Yeah.
Whitney was
Really?
also psycho that night. So that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
If you
were.
f***ing talk, we're kicking you the fuck out.
Which is,
She's
I
the
respect
boss-ass
it. I
bitch.
respect
Oh,
it.
yeah.
She's like, she has a show to do.
She gets shit
She has
done.
a 3-hour show to do with 8 comedians and Kesha.
She just filmed her taping on Saturday at Comedy Store.
She did.
Yeah. And a friend invited me, Alex. And I'm like, you know what? I'm having a bad day. I don't want to get yelled at by Whitney.
Was it her stand-up?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We saw her stand-up. It was so good.
She's good.
Yeah, she's
We
really
saw her
good.
with Nick Kroll. Remember how good that was?
Yeah, it was like She's just amazing.
I DM'd her. I said it was really good.
I couldn't believe how funny she was she did Pillow Talk.
Yeah.
And she went nuts.
She did.
I was like, are you okay doing this? So we'll see. She just told the craziest
Yeah.
Couldn't believe it.
Oh, babe, we got to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
With a trans.
We had Hannah Stocking on.
I love Hannah
recently.
Stocking.
You know, so we have normies on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll be normies.
Yeah.
We say that now. You get like a job.
Guys, I have to leave the U.S. for 60 days, October 22nd. We have to do it in the next 3 weeks.
I think it was such a funny thing because when I asked you to do this podcast, you're like, yes, because I'm going to be gone for a while on this date. So it's like, I feel like that's also a really good way to get people to book you quick too.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be in the country.
It's not a move. I just found this out 3 days ago. I'm sad.
So you go and then when can you come back?
2 months.
Okay, that's
not bad.
Take a little break.
But it's kind of scary. Also, I got to go to Canada when it's cold.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll get you a visa once you get.
Just get married.
Once you get that award.
What's Yaz up to?
You have a girlfriend.
Right. Oh, right.
You can't do that stuff when you have a girlfriend.
I know. I'm not gonna. Marrying is probably the worst form of cheating, I'd say.
These are the mistakes I would make when I was your age.
What's that?
Say things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
All right, go check out Ryan Pownall. This guy's amazing. Great episode. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much. I had a great time. This is my favorite podcast I've done.
Oh, good.
You
That's
guys are
so
fun.
nice.
That's so nice.
Yeah. This was great.
And go check out Nivine on Instagram as well.
I post once a month.
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah. And it's always great.
More pics of Jason.
Yeah. All right, guys. Bye-bye.